T-Jack?
Yes, please, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
You don't have to be British to work here at Berkeley SETI Research Centre.
Okay, so me and Steve might be. But to be fair, many of our colleagues do come from here in the States.
Although Zara was born in Uzbekistan, and Vishal is from India.
Okay, so we do have a few aliens here in Berkeley. That reminds me, I need to fill out my taxes.
In fact, Berkeley SETI Research Centre is one of just a few places in the world where people are searching for evidence of life beyond Earth.
When it comes to SETI research, people often imagine folks wearing tinfoil hats, pointing shaky cameras at suspicious-looking lights in the sky. But here at the Berkeley SETI Research Centre, we're doing real science.
We're using some of the world's largest telescopes to scan the skies for signs of life. 30 years ago, we didn't know of any planets beyond Earth. But now we know of over 1,000, and in fact many of them have conditions that may be right for life to arise.
But unless we do the experiments and point our telescopes at these systems, we'll never know whether life is a fluke that happened here on Earth, or whether it happens all over the universe.
We're excited about this project, and we want to get some of the students working here at Berkeley engaged with the technology that powers our telescopes so that they'll get excited too.
We want to train the next generation of SETI engineers and scientists to expand SETI from a small niche pursuit into a mainstream scientific endeavour. We'd like to recruit young people and give them opportunities to really develop the next generation of SETI tools, experiments, and techniques.
One good way that we found to do this is using software-defined radio, and anyone can pick up a USB stick on Amazon that you can plug into your computer and turn it into something that will scan and pick up FM radio stations. And this is just a low-end version of the instrumentation that we put on our telescopes.
But it turns out with this hardware you can do much more. You can detect hydrogen in the galaxy, you can bounce signals off the moon or maybe even off meteors, and you can research and detect and catalogue sources of interference that we struggle to deal with in SETI experiments all the time. GPS satellites, FM transmissions from radio stations and things like that.
The skills they learn while doing so will be useful for a range of technical careers, but we really hope that our students will get so excited about SETI that they'll want to join this as professionals.
In fact, we've worked with a bunch of undergraduates before, and they've always found the experience with our group and with the technologies we work with really useful for their future scientific careers.
You know, when I started this, I had no idea what was happening. I just got really into it. I basically chose this project just because it had to do with aliens. But after I started, I really got into radio astronomy.
Now that I'm working in the lab here, I feel like, it's kind of like, wow, this is real. I get to do this amazing stuff working on these telescopes. Actual stuff with space, this is crazy. I mean, I tell people and they're in disbelief.
So we're asking for your help to fund an undergraduate digital radio astronomy laboratory.
We've put together a wish list of various software-defined radio, hardware, and software tools that we'd like to use to train our next generation of undergraduates.
And if we exceed our fundraising goal, we'll use the additional money to send our students to scientific meetings to present their work. We'll send them to the Green Bank Telescope where they can learn to observe with cutting-edge equipment. And we'll give them stipends to help defray the high cost of living here in the San Francisco Bay Area.
And who knows, maybe a student funded by this project might be the first one to detect signals from life outside our planet.
That would be cool. We hope that just like the search for planets beyond the solar system, the field of SETI will grow from no detections at present to maybe many detections in the coming years.
So we'd be really grateful if you could help us and our undergraduates make this dream a reality. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Jack.